Warning: the following is a work of fiction and not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised. The Fluffy Factory. There's one born every minute. By Mayclore.
You are a young suburbanite. Decent job, pretty nice house, very nice car. You were sad despite your success. Your cat just died. He had a good long life. Now though, your nice house seems awfully empty. You don't want another cat. Not right now. You're not ready. The house just isn't the same now that you're alone in it, however. You drive past a store every day that sells fluffy ponies. Your brother bought his 2 ponies from here and constantly sings its praises. It seems nice enough. Not like that hellhole public shelter he told you about. You've been considering getting a fluffy pony to keep you company, to fight the emptiness. Owning a fluffy pony can't be that hard, right? They can talk to you, tell you when they're hungry, when they're sick, what they want to do. Your brother loves his fluffies dearly and says they're not hard to take care of, even if they are difficult to train. Finally, your curiosity overwhelms you. Today, when you get out of the office, you park in front of that store. Sunny Meadows Fluffy Store. The sign up top says. You see a board in front of the window advertising full amputations and hesitate. You've heard of this. Fluffy ponies are legendary for their ability to die. Still, cutting the legs off a mostly sentient creature bothers you a bit. After peeking in through one of the plate glass windows, you go finally inside. The left side of the store is walled off. There are 2 openings in the wall where staff are helping customers. There's a door between these openings, which seems to be the only way into that part of the building. As you look to your right, you see a fluffy paradise. The first thing you notice are bright colors. The walls are white, but they have colorful images painted on them. Most of the back and side walls are lined with spacious, spotless cages, stacked 5 high. Some cages are empty, but most have a single fluffy occupant. A few of these are eating dinner. The aroma of spaghetti fills the room. The others are just having fun, nosing a ball back and forth or rolling around and babbling. Still others are sleeping, nestled comfortably in clean basket beds. On the blue carpeted floor, there's a large pen where some young fluffies play or hug each other. A few other customers are walking around, browsing the selection.
Can I help you?
You turn to see a purple-haired punk goth chick. Not the kind of person you'd expect to like cute, fuzzy things. I was thinking about buying a fluffy pony. She smiles at you.
You've come to the right place. I'm Sarah, the owner.
She says, offering your hand. You shake it. She leads you to the cages. The fluffies that are awake come to the doors, trying to hug you.
New friend? Play? You hugging the new friend?
They say.
Have you ever owned a fluffy before?
You just shake your head.
Well, I recommend starting with an earth fluffy. Pegasus fluffies are fast and like to jump from high places. Unicorns can be a little fragile.
You follow her to the back right corner of the store. Young earth fluffies stretch the hooves to the bars, desperate to hug you. They bleat innate but adoring phrases, like,
Love new friend. You hugging the human.
Here's all the earth fluffies we have at the moment, besides the ones in the pen. If you have any questions, I'll be around.
You nod and begin looking at the earth fluffies. The majority of them are very outgoing and active. You're looking for one that's a bit more subdued, if that's even possible. A lime green fluffy with a black mane and tail and blue eyes catches your attention. It stands at the door of its cage, beaming at you.
New friend for Fluffy?
It asks. Unlike most of its fellows, it's not trying to hug you. Maybe. What things do you like to do? The other fluffies replied loudly about hugs and playing.
What play blocks? What nappies?
The line Fluffy says. What about running around? The line Fluffy plops down on its haunches, apparently thinking hard.
No, like run. Like box? Like play ball.
You have to admit, the concept of a pet you can converse with is turning out to be a bit creepy. It sure removes a lot of guesswork, though. You begin looking around. Sarah sees you and walks back over.
Oh, he's a hugger.
She says, upon noticing the Fluffy you're looking at.
Most laid-back Fluffy I've ever seen. Loves his blocks.
So it's a cult. I noticed. I'd like to start with a less energetic one, just to be sure I can keep up with them. Sarah nods, opening the cage and taking him out. She offers him to you. You take the young Fluffy and hold him. He's only about 7 inches tall from the top of his head. His fluffy body conforms to your chest. His legs cling to you.
Fluffy, love new daddy.
He says.
Fluffy, give warm huggies. Make daddy happy.
He called you Daddy. Your heart melts instantly. How much? Sarah motions you over to the left wall, disappearing into the door before appearing again in one of the openings. You snuggle the Fluffy while she fusses with something out of your sight. Suddenly, something occurs to you. You guys don't sell adult Fluffies. She looks up.
Nope. We specialize in young ones because they're easier to train.
I see. Where do you get them all? She put some paperwork on the desk.
Orphaned strays, breeders that have gone under, overcrowded shelters, places like that. We have some low-volume breeders that supply us too.
You look around again at all the happy foals and nod. Sarah begins explaining the price. The base price for this foal is $35. She offers you the amputation service, explaining that it keeps them safe, but you decline. It just doesn't feel right. Next, she points at some shelves on the back wall, nestled into the left corner. These contain, among other things, starter kits for new Fluffy owners. The kits have manuals about discipline and care, as well as coloring books and crayons for the Fluffy to enjoy. They also have samples of various brands of Fluffy Chow for pets to try. You go pick one up. That's another $20. Next, Sarah tells you that the store has an in-house grooming shop and asks if you'd like to open an account. Your brother uses their service regularly and loves it, so you readily agree. You fill out the papers while your Fluffy sits on the desk, babbling about how much he loves his new daddy. Will he need shots?
He already has them. We make sure every foal gets their shots or has them already when they come to be sold. That's covered in the owner's fee.
You finished with the paperwork. Under Fluffy name, you've put Lime. It sounds lame when you say it out loud to your new pet.
Fluffy name Lime? Lime what name?
Maybe not so lame after all. While Sarah goes to file your account info, you browse the shelves with your new Fluffy in hand. You buy him a nice white collar, a red bowl, and a set of Fluffy Safe blocks that he points out and asks for, as well as the Fluffy Safe litter box and special non-toxic litter. Sarah and the other employee help you with checkout. The latter even takes the stuff to your car for you. All told, you just spent $145. The gentle babbling Fluffy clings to you. You cannot stop smiling as you get ready to leave.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Sarah stops you.
We can make him a collar tag before you go.
Perhaps when I get him groomed. I just want to get him home right now. She nods and smiles.
Okay, have a good day, you two.
Bye, nice lady. Lime go with new daddy now.
He waves at her. The chattering Fluffy in your arms continues to say he loves you. You get in your car and head home. Sarah smiles at you and waves as you drive away.
A new sucker is born.